Cool. We've got the pre-workout snack. Pretty little hack that you could do pre-workout. You just grab one of those Rice Krispies. I'm gonna grab 2 because there's 2 of us. Not gonna eat 2. And you get almost 30 grams of carbs, fast digesting carbs that are gonna be very good for a pre-workout snack. Quick energy for your workout, and there's absolutely no problems with bloating or digestion problems because it's something very quickly absorbing. I recommend taking them 30 to maybe even 90 minutes pre-workout. 90 minutes might be too much, too long. Just test it out, see if they provoke any issues or not. There's low fat content in them, low fiber content, so the digestion will happen very quick. Let's go to the gym. We are back in Spain and we are going to the gym, to the cool one that has the green outdoor space that we've been to last time as well. I'm not sure if you've seen the vlog or not. If not, check it out. And we're actually not in Marbella. We are in Estepona and we are gonna have a 20-something minute ride to Marbella. This is the parking spot of our rental car, which is the white one. It's the exact same one that we had last time, and it was a decent one. It did its job, but this one is even newer. It had 300 kilometers on the dash when we took it. Let me grab the bags. Yes. This is how the car looks. It's absolutely new, and we already tripled the kilometers on it. But I didn't really record anything because the first days were extremely rainy, unfortunately. But now it's sunny. Someone's coming in the garage, and we are off to the gym. I'll see you back there. This is how the dash looks, and the steering wheel. You can see it now has almost 1200 kilometers, and we took it at 320. And it's got a really good rear end camera and a 361 as well, which is very useful when not knowing a car and wanting to park somewhere tight. And absolutely everything in terms of roads is tight here in Spain. Sorry, not sure what sounds. Yeah, it always beeps and does weird sounds, as a new car does, which is absolutely terrifying, and I absolutely hate it. It even tells you if you are not looking straight or if you are blinking too much. It tells you to stop driving and go get some rest. Look at the views in front. You can see the seaside. Not sure why the map says we are offline. And as you can see, everything's very beautiful when the sun is out. But the roads are very tight. If I were to come here with my Dodge, it would be a challenge probably. Not sure if I could fit in any of those streets without scratching anything. Let me see if I can show you the sea right now. Should be able to see it a bit in the distance. Might look a bit more far on the camera than it is in reality, but I think you can make an idea. This town is very, very nice. So as I've said, it's 20 minutes away from Marbella, which is the hotspot, to say so, on the Costa del Sol. But this one is a lot more like chiller. not that many supercars around, not that many bougie people, and it's just a chill small town that looks good. You don't have many activities that you can do here, but it's nice to just go to the beach, try different foods because they have them, and that's it. We've parked up. The gym is, 1 minute away from here, and we've got the almighty Ghost Legend that we are gonna hit prior to a leg session. Yeah, I know this is the 100th leg day from the channel, but training legs. If you wanna have legs like this, you gotta train legs. So there's gonna be more leg days incoming. Stay tuned. And this is the poor man's shaker. If you don't have a shaker, just use an empty bottle. This is the water that we are gonna mix it with. Just put water in it, put the powder in it, and then mix it like in a shaker. Weather is very nice outside, although we are pretty sleepy for some reason. I've been sleeping very well since we came to Spain. How many days ago? 5 days? I've been sleeping really well, but it's very hard to wake up, and it takes a long time to feel fresh for some reason. Maybe we sleep too much. Who knows? Let's see how we mix this with the water. It should have a place to open it. Let's see if we're spilling it on our shoes or not. This is the boot of the car. It's pretty small. As you can see, my backpack, which is a big one, it's taken up a quarter of the boot, but it does the job. This one's filled up to the top, so it's gonna spill. Doesn't smell like anything. Oh, it does. It smells like watermelon. The taste is really good. It tastes exactly like the energy drink from them, but it's not carbonated. But I think if you do it with sparkling water, it's the exact same like the energy drink, but this one has a lot more caffeine. It's got 400 milligrams if I remember correctly, which is a lot. And for me, 200 milligrams does the job right now, but if you open the sample, you can't really leave it open if you don't have something to close it, so we'll just take it all. It's got this nice pink color. Let's mix it barista style. Okay. That's pretty nice empty parking spot here. We've got a lot of nice villas around this particular gym. I think it's a pretty rich area. And there's also a parking spot in front of the gym where all the supercars park and the sports car, but it's a paid one and this one is free, so why not? Taste test. It's exactly how you would expect a sour watermelon to taste. My lips are already tingling. I don't know how much beta-alanine it has, but I think it has some, at least the minimum effective dose. Ooh, yeah, it's good. Okay, we'll have this drink, and then after the gym, I think we'll have to do a membership, because paying for entries for day passes is getting expensive right now. Gyms in Spain, or at least in Marbella, are very expensive. It's comparable to the ones in Dubai. I mean, the day passes in Dubai were more expensive, but I think the memberships is kind of in the same place. We arrived. We are rocking the Trendtech merch, the collab with cars, which is extremely cool if you ask me. And let's see if there are any supercars in the parking spot right now. Oh, that's cool. I think it's a Defender, two-door one. It's a very cool livery. Pretty basic today. Some Urus 911 Carrera, some Onyx package on the Land Rover, which looks cool. G-classes. Oh, there's the rolls here. Yeah, pretty basic today, but the Land Rover is very cool. Pretty cool thing is on the headlights. SQ8. It smells like grilled meat or something. I even got an ATM in the gym. That's crazy. We are in. We've done our membership. We've got a cool app on the phone that lets you access the gym. Is my mic working? Let me put my windshield, because it's pretty windy, but the sun is out. It's pretty empty, the gym. It's a Sunday morning on the Easter day.
Easter day for us, for them it's not Easter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what religion they are. Let's see if this does magic or not. Hopefully it buffers the wind sound. Oh, so what I wanted to tell you is that this is tingling my neck now. My face is already tingling, and I kind of observed that if I have quick carbs ingested prior to having a pre-workout, it hits faster. I'm not sure if it's something that's correlated, but I just noticed it and I wanted to share it with you. I think I'll look it up to see if they're actually correlated or not, but whenever I have carbs prior to the workout and then I have the pre-workout supplement, it hits faster. Okay, let's warm up and then we'll do legs. Frozen on the background. Right, so this might be, I think it is actually the fourth leg day I have on my YouTube channel, and even though every single leg day was filmed in a different gym, you'll notice that I've done the exact same plan in every single gym. Everything was respected, so whatever I had in my program, I did in absolutely every single gym. And today we're gonna do the same thing. And in case you were wondering if I really did that, just check out the other leg days. I'm gonna start with carbs with a standing carb raise machine, which is over here. And then adductors, leg curls, leg press, RDLs, and leg extension. And that's it. That's the structure that I've been doing for the past, years, and my legs are doing absolutely great. We're gonna warm up on the machine and then do the working sets. So this is the machine that I'm gonna do the standing calf raises on. It's not a proper calf raise machine, it's a squat one. Oh, it's actually saying it's a standing calf as well. I thought it was just a squat machine, but just doing a great job at training calves as well. So what I do, in order to keep track, if I know it's gonna be a gym that I'm gonna be back in a few months, so later on in the year, I'm just gonna note down the working weight so that I know what to load them or not. So, for example, a few months ago, when I've been in Spain, we've trained at the exact same gym here. I've done legs here, and I have the notes on the phone. I know exactly how much I did back then. Of course, I've progressed since then, but I have like an estimation, and I don't need to lose more time find the working weight. I just know from where to start, and just a good thing to do if you want to save time, if you want to be more efficient with your time in the gym, especially when on vacation or when traveling, when you don't really want to spend a lot of time in the gym. Okay, so one more warm-up set to do on the machine, and then I'll do the working set. The machine is from Etenon, I think. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's a pretty decent brand. They have some leg curls, seated leg curls from them, and a lot of other machines, but I didn't really try others. Only a shoulder press. They were pretty good. Never heard of this brand before. Only seen it in this gym. Okay, let's go to work. Okay, so I'm gonna do the first working set. It's gonna be with the full stack. I even put on the 2.5 incremental weight that you can put on. I'm not sure how many kilos it has. It doesn't feel that heavy. So the thing is that it's still gonna drive hypertrophy if I'm gonna do the set to failure, even if I'm gonna do 15 plus reps. You are still going to have the exact same hypertrophy response, even if you were to do 6 to 8 reps to failure. But the thing is that doing high reps comes with the disadvantage of more metabolic byproducts accumulating, or metabolites, however you want to call them, and it's going to be causing a bit more fatigue. But the hypertrophy response is going to be the exact same. Yeah, let's see how many reps I can get. Pretty nice. I think I've done 15 reps, as I've said. I don't know what's with Spanish gyms. They've got very light machines, especially compared to the UK, where you can barely move things. Spanish guys don't have that much testosterone, I guess. This is the view I get when I do the standing calf raises. That's the terrace where you can have a drink or eat something, pre-workout, post-workout. Very nice. That's how you know you're in a bougie gym, when they advertise bags and watches on the walls. On to the adductors next. I've already done one set, working set. Full stack again because the machines are very light. And I'm gonna use the same strategy as per the calf raises, so I'm gonna do a lot of reps, high reps, just to achieve failure. I'm not used to doing high reps, but we adapt to what we have. Unfortunately, even if you had a gym pin, I'm not sure you could put it on because there's not enough space because of those plastic thingies. And what I never told you is that every now and then, or every other week, I would sprinkle on some abductions as well, just to keep the hip adductors and hip abductors balanced out. So I don't want to have extremely strong adductors and then on the abduction to be very weak. So every now and then I sprinkle on 1 or 2 working sets of abductions, which I'm gonna do today as well because I'm not gonna get that much fatigued by this machine, which is disappointing because I want to have my adductions heavy. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go as wide as possible to achieve a great range of motion. Those are not very comfortable, but we are working with what we have. We are gonna lock ourselves into the seat and the only thing that moves is basically my hips. So if you can keep a conversation while doing a set, that's not intense at all. Good. Let's see if we set it up appropriately. This pad is moving very freely, so I'm sliding that way. Hopefully if I press myself hard enough in this pad, I'm not gonna slide forwards, because this one and that one as well, they are rolling very easily. Okay, too light. Okay, so if you do the dorsiflexion, it's basically free calf gains and more isolation on the hammies. Okay, unfortunately this is the full range of motion. I don't really feel that deep of a stretch, but again we are working with what we have. I was still sliding a bit forwards because of those, but it was okay. Almost full stack on the leg curls. I'm either too strong or those machines are for pussies. No other explanation. But still, there's 3 more plates left. Maybe when we come back in a few months, I'll hop on the full stack. Boom! Another set, second one. I'm gonna keep the weight because I only did 6, 7 reps, I think. Try and absolutely lock ourselves with this pad, which should be placed right before the knee. If you are considering this part as before the knee, above the knee, okay, that's the better explanation. The pad is like this, as always, on every single leg extension or leg curl that you do. You can never have it perfect. Whew. Good, but the hammies feel great. Oh, so a quick tip, if you want to do lying leg curls, I'm not gonna do them right now, but just as a quick tip, people, not every person, because most of them do this excessively, this pelvic tilt. I mean, you should limit it to a point, but not fully, because one of the functions of the hammies is to do a little bit of this as well. So if you want to achieve the peak contraction as well, you should let your pelvis round a little bit, but not excessively. So instead of thinking about keeping this as immovable as possible, just think about pushing with your quads very hard into the pad, and you're gonna feel your hammies way better. And yeah, that was the tip. Use it or not. Right, so now that my knees are absolutely warmed up from the leg curls, I can hop onto the leg press. My main compound movement of every single leg session. My legs are a bit shaking for some reason. It's a interesting horizontal leg press variation. and I can get a very, very deep hip flexion and knee flexion, which is very good. I'm gonna try out to see what way I can use. It's got loading bars both in the middle of the machine and on the outside of the machine. I'm not sure if that affects the resistance profile or the way you feel the weight on it, but I'll test it out. And I think this is the max range of motion that you can have, and it's very cool that the platforms actually have an angle like this. And if your ankle mobility is a limiting factor when you train legs, this is going to help you, because it's like mimicking an elevated hill, which is very nice touch. And you also can decouple those two things and just do it single leg, which is also a cool addition. And you have this handle over here in which you can either push yourself or pull yourself, if that is good for you, or you have those handles again to lock yourself in. I've got one plate either side. Let's see if that feels heavy or not. Enough talking. Let me find my most stable and comfortable setup, and then okay, so this is full range. Nice. Feels good on the knees, feels good on the hips. I'll come back when I find the working weight. Usually it's very busy in this gym, but now we've got it pretty empty. I've loaded 3 plates per side. We'll see if I can move it. Until then, I found this really cool hip thrust machine, which is sliding, so that you can put the bar wherever your line of the hips is. And it also has these shoulder pads, so that you can push into them and stay fixed into place. And then there's this cool one, really nice one. This would be very good in every single gym. It's this one, where you can either do lower back, glutes, and it can be loaded. Instead of holding some plates in your hands, you've got those handles. You can load it here, and this moves. It's very good, and it's adjustable as well. Let's see if I can move this. 6 plates. Okay, first working set. Hopefully I can do at least 6 reps. I already know I'm gonna get sore from this machine, especially on my glutes. But who cares? Let's get those legs big. Okay, feels heavy. That's way too heavy. Oh, fucking hell. This was a humbling experience. It doesn't really happen very often. Let's see. Huh? Huh? Ooh. Ooh. That was heavy. Oh. Okay, so done with the leg press. I did the set that we recorded. I think it was 5 reps or something like that, and then I did another set, same weight. I got 6 reps. Maybe the rest was a bit more appropriate. And now we are on to the RDLs. We'll see how this moves. It's huge dumbbells, 57.5 kilos. The nice thing is that they have the nice grip. I like those rubbery hexagonal ones. They are from Rogue, so they should be good. Hopefully my grip will hold for the whole duration of the set. The only downside is that the floor is not flat. It's like in waves. All this rubbery thing on the floor is in waves. So I'm gonna struggle a bit to find some flat surface for my set, but we'll do it. Let's see how the unrack feels. Oof, those huge dumbbells. Big brace. Lightweight. But good. Fail was the grip was failing, so it is what it is. That's the limiting factor, and I'm out of breath. Nice set. We have reached the last exercise of the workout, which is gonna be leg extensions. For the quads, we are going to try and achieve as much knee flexion as possible. I think this is not the maximum setting of the machine, but it would break my knees to go further down. And let's see how it feels. We've increased the flexion, increased the weight. Let's see how this goes. Okay, last set. Full knee flexion, full stack. Hopefully we'll get 6 reps. Okay, turns out that I was just pushing out on the first set, and with the estimation as well, because I've done more than 6 reps. Good workout. Let's go. So let's go home. Another leg workout logged in the books. I'm extremely tired. It's very windy now. Hopefully this thing does its job. Those are the legs. This is what we worked for today, and I'll see you into the next one. The wind is blowing us